Hello guys, welcome back to Majestic Notion. Welcome to Message Medley Monday. We're gonna see what's happening today. You know, could be Monday Madness, could be Magic Monday. Alright? You know how that goes. Mondays, anything goes. The good, the bad, and the ugly, okay? We're gonna see what comes up. Sometimes Mondays are good. Sometimes Mondays are crazy. And sometimes somewhere in between, okay? So let's see what's going on, the collective out there for this beautiful Monday. And of course, these are timeless, not just for today, okay? Whenever this message finds you, and if you resonate or not, all right? These are general, not personal, all right? They're not dedicated to any specific sign, all right? I will mention the signs if I pick up on any signs here, but it doesn't mean it's just because of, for that specific sign, okay? So keep that in mind. And what doesn't resonate for you, you know what I'm always saying, remember that it can resonate for someone else. All right, guys, hit that like button for me. That's all I ask. Thank you guys for your donation, one in specific. Thank you, I saw that. Thank you for your comments and all your prayers and blessings. I appreciate that. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't, and let's get to it. Alright, Spirit, what is going on collectively out there? What is going on out there? What's the energy? What's the vibe? One more shuffle. Okay. We have depth. Number one. Number one is also part of the magician energy. So there's a lot of depth to you. Maybe somebody's trying to understand you. It's almost like your energy is like the universe, endless, infinite. There's a depth to you. You could be enlightened or awakened, or your energy is vibing in a different way. It's almost like someone can't quite figure you out because there's so many layers to you, and they're slowly learning things about you, or you could be slowly learning things about yourself here. All right, but there's a lot of depth within you. Let's say shadow here. Okay, you could have went through some shadow work, or you could be currently going through like that void energy where dark night of the soul energy, incubation period, right? But you could be coming out of that with that one. I typically see 0 with that. And you've acquired a lot of knowledge. You have dived deep into you, into who you are, and into some type of knowledge. You're tapping into something. You're dressed in white, so I see some sort of purity coming out of the shadows. I also getting high priestess vibes, so high priestess goes within light and dark to get knowledge and have that wisdom. Okay, so a lot has transpired here. All right, but somebody could be also looking at you. Like how do you go through this? Or how are you this deep or knowledgeable or something like that? But I feel like I'm hearing coming to an understanding of who you are. Someone could be trying to understand who you are as well. Let's see what else here. Reciprocity. Yes. This is equal give and take, allowing yourself to receive. Right? Love that energy. Number 18. Adding up to 9. And again, it's giving me something about manifesting. So, and your arms are wide open here, just like the magician, kind of. He has his hand up like the magician, but you're open to receiving. There's reciprocity. There could be someone coming to you. Okay? They're looking like the sun here. It's a masculine energy here, I feel. Okay, somebody could be going through an enlightenment process, learning lessons here, moving forward. Somebody is like approaching. I heard fast approaching, but it could have been a long time coming. There's a lot that I'm getting here. Could be some distance, some travel. I see some keys above this person's head. Something is being unlocked within someone. I'm not sure if this is just one person. I feel like this is two people. Somebody could have came out of the shadow into the light. They have the keys to see their way, and whatever stands in the way, like if there's like some sort of obstacle or door that needs to be open within their own conscious mind or yours, it's like you're being handed that key. That's interesting. Okay. But it's all about allowing yourself to receive. So if someone has to come to you to allow themselves to receive who you are or what this connection is, they just came out of some sort of darkness. It's like, and gained some sort of knowledge. And you could have helped this person achieve this, or they went within themselves to understand this, or you did. Regeneration. Yeah, we're fighting through some things, and healing here is what I'm seeing. Every time I see regeneration, I think of like cells coming back together and rejuvenating the mind, the consciousness, the body, the healing process taking place, the fighting through whatever tried to destroy you here. Number 11, the floodgates opening up here. Somebody here could have a Greek, Greek descendant, or be from Greece, or they just have family roots from Greece. Some of you could resonate with Atlantis. Getting through some type of storm also, because this person is wearing a raincoat. Some type of challenge. But I see like calm waters here as well, like getting through it. Like it's like somebody handed you a key that you needed. Oh, I split this up like I was going to keep going. Yeah, it could be a moment of rest now. Number 20, balance, restoration, and there's the 0. So yeah, some sort of like, almost like a rebirth, transition, transmutation is what I'm getting. To regain balance, and that's regain your strength. Well, let's get into it. Let's see. I'm going to use my new deck here, Dimensions Oracle. Alright. Done by moi. It is up for sale. I will take a picture of this and post it on the community tab for those who don't know. But the link is below the video in the description box. It has all my other decks there as well. Okay. So let's see. This is going to get a little deep here. There's a lot going on within either one person or two people here. Of course, there could be other energies outside of this, because I am seeing obstacles. There could have been snakes in the grass. Some lessons being learned here. Pulling yourself out of maybe some drama. Learning some type of lesson. Letting go of something that was out to get you in a negative way. That's what I'm picking up. One more shuffle here, Spirit. But it's almost like being in your power, though. Like, this is going to make you so powerful. There's a lot of personal growth and strength here. Alright, let's see what this is. Ooh, yeah. Egyptian times. Past life encounter. Long lost connection. Wow. So you guys could resonate with Egypt here. Like being like that far back. Like this is like a long, long lost spiritual connection. Wow. Okay, this is very powerful. So wherever you uncover within yourselves, this is deep. Okay, with depth and Egypt here, this is really deep. So there's so many layers that you guys are tapping into within yourselves this lifetime that goes back so many lifetimes. This is knowledge from way, way back in Egyptian times. The original divine feminine, divine masculine type of energy. And the teachings of that. Okay, so this could definitely be what would be considered a twin flame. Although, you know, that's just a word for the type of connection that this is, okay? So there's so much power here. Wow. This is big. The fog. Invaded and blindsided. So it's almost like this person was on a journey here, and then boom, something came out of left field. And this could have been for both of you, because there was something to maybe to clear, karmic clearing, you know, sorting through the weeds and the webs and all of that, and the challenges and the obstacles set in your way. But it's essentially to uncover a new layer of yourself and to keep persevering and growing and becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. It's almost like not just getting back to amazing roots here and knowledge and wisdom, but like coming back to that inner warrior spirit that you have. Something making you stronger than ever here. Huh. Let's see what else. Yeah. Unconditional love, spiritual connection with regeneration. Okay? There's a very healing vibe here when I see regeneration, and I see reciprocity, and I see depth. They're in water. They're, you know, merman, mermaid. There's a lot of depth here. It's almost like you meet within this depth of this spiritual connection. Oh, this is so deep. We're going deep here. We're going deep, guys. We're going deep. It's so beautiful, though. I'm almost seeing like so many different lifetimes that you guys had to overcome. And your love was always like such a challenge. Like, I don't know, it's almost like he tried to rescue her here. Then he tried to meet you here. But he had to overcome like all these vulture snakes and being blindsided on the way to you by something or another. Wow, this is interesting. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Freedom. Freedom of constraints. Relief and liberation. Some of you could have been tired of waiting. and they're coming. Okay, here they are. Like, hey, I'm here. Don't leave me now. Two people freeing themselves of constraints. Relief, liberation. Yes, there it is. Man, I can't make this up. Warrior. Reliable, loyal, trustworthy, and protective. So, somebody here that believes in reciprocity, right? First of all, let me just say, there's royalty here. And there's a lot of treasure within this spiritual connection that I see here. Okay, I mentioned this the other day, and I sometimes mention it whenever I see Egypt, is they believed that when they bury themselves with the treasure, mummified and all of that, that they can make manifest this in another lifetime. And that's exactly what you guys are going to be doing here. But there are other forces against this union. Those are the obstacles, the snakes in the grass. Remember, guys, that our human body is an avatar. Our spirit, our consciousness is from things we don't even understand ourselves 100%. Okay? There's angels and demons and you know, energies from all over the universe. Okay? Where, you know, that manifests itself in this earth, in this avatar as a human being, but we are not human beings. We are in this earth three-dimensionally having a human being experience, but at the end of the day, we're spiritual beings. You guys have been around this, you've reincarnated on this planet for quite some time. I almost feel like there's a specific mission here for you guys. I don't know if you're going to keep manifesting yourselves in this lifetime, but something has kept you apart for so many lifetimes. Like, it's been a fucking mission. But like I said, it's like someone becoming this warrior to finally be there for you. Somebody figuring something out here. I'm hearing some of you might want to hit this person over the head because it's taken so long for them to get it. Wow. It's almost like you have been calling this person in, but you had to be in a certain vibration to be able to do this. And in order for them to get to you, they have to be in that vibration. And that's why all these things that come in the way and stall this person every time they're trying to move forward. There's a lot of keys here. They had to figure out what key was the right key to get out of these, you know, like open the right passageway, the right doorway. But they had to learn. Every time they took the wrong key and opened up something else, there was an obstacle there that they had to learn from, till they finally grabbed the right key. It's like, even if you went in the water, there were snakes. Like, damn. Through hail, sleet, and snow here. New projects, epiphanies, creative ideas, and support. What I'm getting here is, you know, awakening, right? See how this pineal gland is bright. It's third eye. It's opening. There's something coming through. And epiphanies are coming, but it's from a higher source, right? New ideas on how to come together. And that's what I'm seeing. It's like, okay, we're going to take this route in order to meet ourselves. And no, even then, like, the snakes came. it's like trying to figure out this passageway to get to your counterpart. But you guys don't even know you're doing that. And it's getting closer and closer and closer. Like consciously throughout your journey this life, you never knew that that's what you were being prepared for. And to become this warrior. Now this is really interesting, okay? Yeah, we got insomnia, depression, and anxiety. But we're breaking free from that. So this is what you guys could have been going through, okay? In this world, it's like, I don't belong here. Like, what is this place? You know, we can't sleep. And it's because we were in some sort of darkness here. But we're freeing ourselves from this. It's like right there. It's almost like Spirit was putting signs and synchronicities, right? You see these stones like guiding you out of this depression. You know, I'm getting like, you know, this world, it just creates stress and pressures that don't line up with your soul, your consciousness, and how you, because this knowledge is embedded within your consciousness somewhere. It was a matter of uncovering it. But because we step into this world and we have to learn new things and clear out new karmas, you know, and we get, you know, stuck in the matrix and this three-dimensional world where it stresses us out, we can't sleep, we go to depression because we live oppressed lives, we're listening to, you know, belief systems that are limited or conditioning, and you know, we're not seeing things clearly because, you know, our third eye is, most people are walking around with their third eye closed up. But you guys were meant to awaken and to break free of these energies, which I see here. This is beautiful. Yeah, lucid dreaming, astral projection, and telepathy. So it's like, it doesn't matter. It's like trying to find each other, but it's like a needle in a haystack. And you did, but now it's like getting to you physically, tangibly, is the issue. And there's astral projection. You're dreaming of each other. You're traveling to see each other. And then reality gets in the way. It's almost like you guys have tried consciously to find each other through different lifetimes and areas in your life throughout this journey. So it's almost like your conscious had to awaken to break free through this limited and mindset and veil, so that you guys can actually see through the fog and see each other. God, I hope that makes sense. This is, I tell you, we're going deep here. But consciously, I mean, your conscious just knows where to go. Connecting to your intuitive nudges, your heart space, your intuition, which is the driving force to me. That's where God is. That is your the love, you know, that is your inner compass, going where your heart takes you. And consciously, there's a memory of that. And that's what's been trying to connect. That's what needed to be enlightened, sparked, re-sparked. It's where the new ideas come in. And you have universal support. And ideas even just to get to each other and how you're going to work together this lifetime and combine these two forces that so many things try to keep apart. And the thing is that even the people that you've encountered throughout this life, they're being driven by a certain force They don't even understand why they're doing the things that they do, but they signed up for it before they reincarnated into this earthly realm as a human being. And it's to keep these very connections apart. Okay, God, I know I'm getting a little deep, but damn, that's what I'm feeling here. I'm telling you, this deck is it's gonna take me to a few places here. There you go. Open mind, open heart, and receptive. Spiritual unconditional love. You're both receptive to this love because it just naturally exists. But there's a regeneration happening within the heart space, healing. It's all this green here, going deep, reawakening a past life love, long lost connection. And in order to do that, you got to dive deep into oneself and heal. And ding, allowing this light bulb to illuminate this situation. Look at that. Oh my God, beautiful. See what I'm saying? Commitment, engagement, higher level connection. That's beautiful. This is a powerful ass connection I'm reading for here. I don't know who this is for, but you know, this is like, wow. And you had to meet each other here at this higher level of vibration. You both had to be in that energy. So this is two people overcoming a lot of shit throughout this journey to find each other once again. Wow. And there's freedom, freedom of constraints, relief, and liberation. There's still a little anxiety here, either through you or the other person, but they're freeing themselves. They're like coming out, right? They're coming out of this tunnel. So somebody could be in the depth right now of figuring this out here. Sleepless nights. Yeah, setting boundaries, balanced and empowered. With warrior, reliable, loyal, trustworthy, and protective. Okay, so somebody's definitely plowing through, understanding a little more, and setting those boundaries now. Yeah. You're a seer, high level of discernment, future insight, aura reader. Okay? So some of you could read people's auras. Somebody has a green aura here. Somebody's aura could be violet as well. So one of you, or both of you, understand this energy. You're understanding. One of you, I feel, is more evolved than the other, and that's why it's not quite here. But your vibration is very strong because you've raised your vibration. You're healing, and it's calling this person to do the same. And magnetically, just boom, drawing that energy in. It's a long lost connection. Wow. Not from this lifetime, from many, many lifetimes. Oh, look at that. See? Return to innocence, loyalty, and surrender. Before all the fucked up bullshit happened. It's like returning back to self and reprogramming yourself in an open, spiritual manner. Like rewiring all the crossed wires to a time where you were innocent. To a time where before the traumas happen. And that's all the inner stuff, the depth that both people had to go through here. And it's like being reborn again, being able to come together in a way where traumas aren't stopping you from being together, trust issues, because you're going back to a place before the conditioning, before traditions, before, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that traditions are bad, but there are certain things that keep certain people limited. And with this type of connection, this is something that requires depth and understanding and perseverance. Your own personal inner perseverance as well. This is like, wow. This is a very kindred spirit type of connection as well. I mean, wow, the layers that you have to pull through, the ego death that this takes in order to be able to see through this type of connection, to believe in it even. But you both know it lives within your conscious and your heart. It's like a reawakened past life spiritual soul connection. And the only way to see it is to return to a place before you perceive things in a skewed way because of the manner in which you were raised, or the things you learned throughout your life, and the mishaps and the traumas and all the obstacles that were placed in your way to fog your mind. I don't know if I'm making sense, but damn, I hope so. This is a connection that must be seen through fresh eyes, or your fresh eye, your third eye. Wow. And see, when you have a world full of people that are conditioned and have a limited mindset, they have a veil. They cannot fathom this because they're not awakened. They can't see. They can't believe in something that is not in, it doesn't come in the way that they're used to in this life. Because humans have created so many things that distract you away from your core, what your inner conscious is built upon, what your heart remembers and is connected to. And, you know, we get distracted in so many ways, not just through, you know, our lifestyles, medication, toxicity, indulgence, stress, you know, oppression. Everything is almost like just created to take you further and further away from your root, your power, because it's being redirected towards, you know, another purpose, a different goal. Imprison you within your own mindset so that you don't see this very thing within yourself. That's why I say don't take everything verbatim, especially the Bible, the guys. Don't take that verbatim. At the end of the day, it was written by man. Whether it was inspired by the Holy Spirit, God, it's still written by man. And throughout centuries, people have omitted information and rewritten things in a way that benefits their agenda. That must be remembered. The answers you truly seek, when you go this deep, back to yourself, returning back to yourself before all of that took place, is where you find your truth. And you will, there's no denying it. Spirit will speak so loudly to you through signs and synchronicities. Some of you will actually hear Spirit. you know, whatever man puts together is not meant to be taken verbatim. Remember that this world is full of control, and the more brainwashed you are, the more vulnerable you are to being controlled. You know, I always guide people to go within, because the answers you seek are within yourself, for you to understand that yourself, but you have to go through an awakening process in order to understand it. Enlightenment is not something you read about. It's something from within. You could be enlightened to a certain specific situation, but the kind of enlightenment I talk about has to do with opening your third eye. And all this stuff that you ingest, or even brush your teeth with, all of that is meant to keep that pineal gland calcified, closed, so that you do not awaken to this power. They don't want you in your power. If everybody was in their power, they wouldn't be in power. That 1%. They wouldn't enslave you within your own avatar. That's just nuts. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm saying a lot. This is very deep. This is extremely deep. So let me get off that for a second. And I know I'm going to piss some people off, but you got to understand, there is more to life than what has been written by man. And although there is some truth to the things that have been written, and, you know, scrolls and scriptures and Bibles, and there are some truths to it, but it's not meant to be taken verbatim. And what I mean by verbatim is taken as the end all be all, as the infinite truth, okay? It's not. It's manipulated. I mean, just look at the world. If the world wasn't manipulated, we wouldn't be living the way we're living lately, where there's so much toxicity, there's so much unbalance. I mean, this is the devil's playground, darling. Okay? Everything set here is meant to divide, not unite. And we must find our way, or be doomed to keep repeating it. Not to be taken word for word. You see what I'm saying? All right, let's keep going. Pure of heart and intention. Friendship. Confidant. All right, this person could see you in this way, or this is what they are. They're reliable. They're a warrior. They're protective. They're trying to fight through this. For some of you, they could even be protecting you in the dream state. I think I got that for somebody the other day as well. But they could see you in this way. You are pure of heart and intention. You both are. Right next to return to innocence. This is what you were before all the stuff happened to you throughout your journey this life. And throughout many lifetimes possibly as well. That's why you're here, right? You're here to learn, clear karma, but also teach others how to free themselves and return back to self, back to their pure of heart nature. Back where we trusted. We were clearly just ourselves. We didn't have a mask. We didn't feel the need to hide who we are. We weren't oppressed. But slowly but surely things, you know, we started seeing the reality of the people that live here, that exist here. So what does that tell you about the true nature of where you come from? That is not of the earth. Right? You're shaped and molded on this earth in a way that takes you further and further away from this very thing. Boom. Look at that. What did I say about royalty and prosperity? Abundance. The peacock speaks of great luck, not just ego. This is abundance. 777. There is a vault here. I told you that you guys were meant to have some sort of prosperity in your life because it comes from way back. It's owed to you. It's your birthright, but you had to go through healing and return back to self, your true core and nature, to be able to manifest this, the kind of prosperity that no one can take away because it is your birthright. An idea that you guys can both come up with that has to do with your creation, your creativity, to manifest this into your reality. It's like a reward for returning back to your nature self, who God intended you to be in the first place. He didn't bring you into this life all screwed up. Life has made people this way. He wanted you to be pure of heart and intention, to express unconditional love, and to be compassionate. It's hard to be that, all of that in this world because of the things that we've been going through, right? But in order to return to self and return to a more peaceful place in our mind and balance, we have to take it upon ourselves and self-reflect to be able to go through this depth and this work and believe that we are so much more than this world wants us to believe. Okay? Let's look at the bottom here. I mean, damn. Look at that. Past life regression, memories, and revelations. This could be through the dream state, but this could also be if somebody here is trying to go through a hypnosis. Past life regression, that is something that you guys can't remember if you end up doing that together even. But there could be moments of this coming up for you guys where you're going to remember this person, or you have dreams about each other that could be moments that you spent in other lifetimes. Okay? Yeah, revisiting the past. I can't make this up. Revisiting the past and catching up. Peaceful, grounded, and rejuvenated. Okay? I feel like this is where you guys are coming into. A more grounded place. A peaceful place. A place of purity. A place of feeling rejuvenated, right? We're breaking free. Freedom of constraints, relief, and liberation. It's like being from a whole nother world. A surge, dance, and energy. Okay, there could be some type of, maybe you guys need to go dancing, or you raise your vibration, your energy by doing the things you love, by dancing, okay, exercising. So you can get that surge of energy. Some of you could be low on energy right now. Somebody here is desiring you, but they envy you at the same time. They're a lurker. Okay, they see that you are happy. They find you very attractive. These are the, the wolves in sheep's clothing. The obstacles, there's still somebody here. And while somebody's doing shadow work here, yeah, pain and relief. Okay. We also have, there you go. Somebody's doing shadow work because they took a path that was not the right one, but it was a path that they were meant to go on for their own growth. It says point of no return, decisions, crossroads. One side is questionable, the other one is walking by faith. With all those butterflies, it has to do with transformation. So somebody is learning something here. Yeah, learning, growing, faith, and understanding. That even through this chaos, this storm, something beautiful can come out of it. Beautiful disaster. Okay, definitely this person that is watching you, that you're connected to, could have dated some sort of karmic that created a lot of chaos here. Or these are people throughout their lifetime, their journey that they dated. It says life in the fast lane. Materialistic connections, superficial and unfulfillment. Right? These are connections that connected to the ego. Not unconditional love. Not something that is pure of heart or makes you feel like returning to innocence. It's all ego-based and materialistic. The matrix types of connections. You know, what the devil puts together. And if that person is going up against you, well, guess what? Return to sender, misfortune, and bad luck. So whoever went up against you here, if there was some sort of karmic trying to create some sort of chaos, well, they're going to have misfortune and bad luck. And this is something that you don't not interfere with. That's their karma. They can't interfere with their karma. You can't interfere with theirs. They did it to themselves. We have out of reach and getaway. This could be you taking some time, because I see peaceful, grounded. Okay, so you could be at peace. I see white all over this. So definitely I feel like the divine feminine is in a place where she, or whoever's in the divine feminine energy, has grown, has learned a lot, and is having faith. You're in the right path. And your masculine is just, you know, they're in that shadow work. They're persevering. They're fighting through this. They are a warrior. They're understanding that. They're setting boundaries. And they're freeing themselves of this mindset and this anxiety and depression. Okay, but they are going through that shadow work. They're understanding. And definitely you have been helping this person. Look at this. Rescuer, grateful, and thankful. It's almost like you help them sort through these emotions, this depth, this energy. And I even feel it. It's like suffocating. My goodness. I felt like I was drowning there for a second. Oh, God. And that's probably how they were feeling. But you guided this person. Look at this. God's plan. Redemption, faith, and rebirth. Some of you could resonate from being from Orion. Orion's belt, by the way, was aligned with the Egyptian pyramids. I feel like that's where a lot of the chosen ones are from. And I feel like there was visitations. It was like some sort of it's like a pathway, like a runway between Egypt and Orion. It's like I don't know, that place is just aligned perfectly there. And when there's an alignment that happens, I don't know if it was every 25 years with Leo in the stars here, that I feel opens up something there for some sort of extraterrestrial travel. I'm going really deep with this, but there's just so much that has to do with whoever this particular group is. It's so deep. You are definitely not of the earth. And that's God's plan, is redemption, faith, and rebirth. Till you unlearn what the devil tried to put together. Okay? There is a verse in the Bible, okay, that the only reason I agree with it was because God showed it to me in my dream. And I looked it up when I got up. And it was that very thing, that you are not of the earth. And you are a disciple. You came here to spread this knowledge, to enlighten others, to be a light worker for others. That's exactly what you guys came here to do. And what God puts together, nobody can destroy and take away. But they have gotten away with it for quite some time. But everybody has their karma to deal with, to go through. And man, whoever tried to divide what God put together, if they think they're winning now, they're not going to be winning for much longer. Yeah, I feel like when you saw each other, there was a familiarity. There was something that said, wow, like, who is this? Spark curiosity and crush. You see the dolphin back here? It's like one dolphin meeting another dolphin. Divine love. Dolphins represent divine love. They also represent wisdom. And it's just undeniable here. It's undeniable. And here's that energy of that lurker, which I feel is tied to the divine feminine. It could be the masculine too, but I feel like you both went through some vultures, boy. Whoever that person is, again, anyone that went up against either one of you or both of you, they are forsaken, lost, and deserted. Their wings have been stripped. Now you see those little red marks? Let me just put this down for a second. Okay, because somebody here was controlling. They were obsessive. There's possessiveness here. Trying to go up against an earth angel here. A child of God. A chosen child of God. And you persevered through that shit. You went the distance, overcoming obstacles and perseverance. You swam through that darkness. Okay? You found a way. And boy, there it is. Ancestors, spiritual power, and protection. Some of you could resonate with the Moai. Okay? That place was known for spiritual powers here. Okay? You could have some very powerful ancestors. Definitely. Okay? Protecting the shit out of you guys. We have mindfulness, and it all starts here. Meditation. Meditation is just not sitting. It's not about just sitting there. Breathing technique is very important to meditation. It's what also helps you clear your mind. If you're an overthinker, you must do breathing exercises first, and they got to be done right. You know, start with 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. I'm a heavy ass meditator. I can meditate for an hour, 2 hours. And this whole conscious teleportation, for my heavy meditators out there, you know what I'm talking about. That only happened to me once. But yes, that is possible. Conscious teleportation. That shit blew my fucking mind. I don't remember either what I was listening to when that happened. I would imagine it's close to the experience you have when you like pass. I couldn't even explain it. I'm not even gonna go in there. It's like your consciousness goes through a portal and boom, you're somewhere else. But when I was doing this, I was like really, really heavy into meditation. Um, I mean, I'm still into meditation, but I was like really heavy, heavy, heavy into it. I was determined, okay, to open my third eye and go through enlightenment. I went through a Kundalini awakening. That's another thing. You need a Kundalini awakening. That's what opens up your third eye as well. So, you know, just look up meditation music, DMT, third eye, Kundalini awakening, and try it. For those of you that aren't awakened, or, you know, because it's hard to explain all of this if you're not enlightened and you're not awakened. It's really hard to grasp and even accept the concept. And the only way you will know is by going through your own journey, your own personal awakening journey. That's the only thing that's going to take the blindfold off. And it's for you to see it for yourself. Okay? And yeah. And this is exactly what is meant to happen here. Union, eternity, divine love, incoming surprises, the unexpected. See all these hearts, all this blue, divine love. It's like somebody coming in through your portal, manifesting themselves in a return to innocence sort of way, surrendering to the reality that lies beneath the surface. It has nothing to do with logic. It's everything to do with the reality that exists. Something that God put together, but that you had to have faith in. You had to awaken yourself. You had to take it. You have free will, right? So that's why. You take the free will to take faith, to have faith and believe in what you can't see, and believe in God's guidance into the inner core of who you are, and allow Him to surprise you. But when people can't talk, if they haven't taken the steps to do this very thing within their own life, they could just chuck it up to, oh, that's bullshit. Oh, I don't believe that. Of course you don't. You're not awakened. Your veil's still on. And you're not going to take it upon yourself to believe in God's plan. Well, then you're never going to experience this. It's not meant for everybody this lifetime. For some of you, maybe you have 2 or 3 more lifetimes to go. I don't know. Or maybe you will go through the process of this lifetime. But for who I'm reading today, that's the possibility here. And that is the process that's taking place. And because I see this here, you guys are meant to be in this vibration this lifetime. To have this union. But you have to get through the beautiful disaster, the materialistic people and things, and the lurkers, the gigolos, right? Yeah. Some of you freed yourself. I know the feminine did. From this charismatic gigolo trickster thief. No longer bound, released, and letting go. Okay? They come in all shapes and sizes throughout your life as well. Okay? Yeah. Persevering through the obstacles, the difficulties, finding the solutions, and keeping it trucking through this journey. Yeah. And what happens when you seek the hidden meaning is a hermit mode. MIA, seeking hidden meaning to a connection or problem. Intellectual, mature, forthright, and supportive. This is gaining that wisdom because you took the time to do so. So I see Virgo, I see air, I see water. Okay. I see some earth here. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Okay. What I see is fucking beautiful. Two people, you know, going against the masses. Going against what you have been taught to be able... Damn, what card was here? I don't remember. To be able to find things out for your damn self. It's crazy. It's crazy, but you're doing it. And that's how you know. It ain't easy, folks. And it ain't for the faint of heart. It takes an open mind and enough curiosity to want to really go through this process. Okay? But it's there for those who want to learn more and want to find out the real truth. It's all within you. Alright, let's get a few more cards. I know this is long, but we said we were going deep. Let's see what's happening in a 3D sense here. Okay, what's been happening in the way of this. One more shuffle, Spirit. We got a crooked cop somewhere in the building. Yeah, somebody was trying to keep this person bound. That's the whole invaded and blindsided situation. The fog, somebody had to... See how there's a little bit of fog here? Somebody had to learn how to see through this fog, okay? Because they couldn't see. That there was a lesson there somewhere. And somebody's on this person's shit list, okay? Or on your shit list. There could be a hater here because somebody knows what's transpiring here. Whoever tried to stop this. Okay, whoever this crooked cop is, they have an uncurable STD. I don't know why Spirit's bringing that up, but somebody could have known a crooked cop. Maybe there's a crooked cop looking at you and they want to, like, try and date you or something. Yeah, whoever this, who was dealing with the masculine, that this karmic is driving by their house. Okay. Because they're setting up boundaries. So that tells me this person is not with that person. They're trying to get away from somebody. But you already saw a beautiful disaster, chaos, and storm. So they probably need a restraining order. Okay? I dedicated something to you. Alright, maybe they dedicated something to somebody that's on someone's shit list, or you did. Maybe they wrote about that person. Or they dedicated something to you and somebody else is in their shit list. These snakes. Okay, there was no reciprocity with that karmic, obviously. I feel like there's like this crooked cop looking at you. Enjoy this moment and unwind with uncurable STD. Ew. Like, that's some like random shit right there. Yeah. Karmic making up lies about divine feminine. Of course she is. Or whoever the karmic is for you. Yeah, of course they are. Your counterpart could be in the public eye or celebrity or influencer for some of you. There's forgery here. And there's something about take a risk. So somebody took a risk here, but they're never going back. So that's what happened here. Yeah, that's why they're in, you know. Yeah. And this person, this karmic is obsessed with this person. They could be like, maybe like really financially stable, because it says karmic keeps buttering up divine masculine with lies about how they're meant to be. Okay. Okay, there's some sort of setup here with a neighbor. There's something going on here. It says still entertaining them hoes setup. So they were set up when they were entertaining some hoes or something like that. Maybe they could have been hoes and he didn't know they were hoes. I don't know. But there's some sort of setup here. Yeah, they were blindsided. There you go. With fog and invaded. So something came out of left field. So these bitches, what is she doing? Oh, I think she tried to come on to this person with another woman. Okay. That would be why they were blindsided. Set up. Looking for clues. This crooked cop could actually be a female. Maybe that's what that is. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, I didn't finish doing this. Okay. Yeah, never going back. Take a risk. Alright, let's see what else is going on here. Some weird shit out of left field. So that karmic is trying to like corrupt or do something to keep him bound, but they're setting boundaries here. They don't want to entertain them hoes. Okay? Maybe they were at some point, I don't know. But I feel like that's some sort of setup. They're trying to make them look that way. Because they were blindsided, so. So they try to control him with sex and who knows what else. Alright, let's see what else is happening here. You know, again, that those are all these obstacles along this journey, and you know what I mean. This low vibrational shit that tries to keep you in a low vibration. Okay? So the feminine has been guiding this masculine energy into a higher vibration, and you know, persevering through these obstacles here and seeing their worth, just as you did, feminines, and you had to do for yourself. Mother approved. So they could have spoken to their mother about you. I feel like there could be a female crooked cop. Maybe that's the person with anxiety and depression trying to stand in the way of this, but they liberated themselves from whatever that is. I don't know. There's some weird shit there. Could be a friend though. So take that how it resonates. Yeah, helpless. They felt helpless in a situation. Not anymore, though. They're setting boundaries. Yeah, there was greed over money. For those of you where somebody's in the entertainment industry, this could have been over a song or something like that. Okay? So greed over money with on my shit list. Also, what I'm getting is you guys could have been seeing this because you're a seer. You're intuitive, or you knew somehow your intuition was telling you what was going on within that situation. Okay, so I feel like you knew the truth here with this card here. Okay, it sees high level of discernment, so future insight and aura reader. Some of you could be tapping into that energy, but I'm seeing that you see what's going on here. I feel you are open and receptive to this connection, and you understand what's transpiring here because you're already, you know, you've been guiding this person yourself as you go through your own process of healing and awakening here yourself. Yeah, big money loss with some sort of crooked cop. Also, this could be a brother, a sister, or, you know, I don't know. Somebody here was manipulating this person. I feel like somebody could have stole money. Yeah, bisexual. So that's exactly what happened. The karmic brought some sort of neighbor over, and they were blindsided. Again, excuse me. They're setting up boundaries, though. And this bitch keeps driving by his house. That's what I'm seeing. Playing hard to get. They could see you as someone that's playing hard to get, or I don't know, somebody could be playing games with this person. Or they just see you as someone that you're not going to involve yourself in this till they get out of, you know what I mean? Till they can see it for themselves and get out of it, which they are. And maybe they just, I don't know. They don't see you as someone that's easy to get to because you have boundaries, okay, as well. Yeah, we have here to stay. We do have that with high level of commitment here. Mother approved. So their mother does agree with them taking a risk with you. Okay, so they talk to their mother about you quite a bit. I don't like the energy, though, of this crooked cop with uncurable STD. It's like, ugh. Like, who is this? It's almost like maybe they're staying at someone's house because they're not living with this person anymore, or I don't know, this could be a friend, a brother, a cousin, or something like that. Or it could have been this neighbor, I don't know. Something weird here. Yeah, going downhill. They were going downhill when they were with that person. We do have big money loss here. When we did have materialistic connections and unfulfillment. Yeah, there is no love greater or desire greater than what I feel for you with playing hard to get. Yeah. And it's simply because you have a high level of discernment. It's not that your heart's not open. It is. It's receptive to it. You know this is unconditional love. They have to come up with an idea here after having epiphanies on how they're going to court you. But they had a lot to learn through here. Okay? Multiple people want a serious commitment with you. Yeah. Remember, this karmic was making up lies about you. There's false police statements. Now I understand the crooked cop. Wow. So you had a crooked cop here making false police statements about I don't know who. So they could have really made you look bad. Somebody, either this is somebody that karmic was fucking, Or this is somebody in their life, in their family, that was trying to make you look bad with this karmic. What the fuck? You see, there's a lot of snakes here. A crooked cop. So it's more believable because it's coming from a cop. Oh, man. Life of the party. Maybe this is a male cop even, because they want, multiple people want a serious commitment with you, and then that popped up. And then we have crooked cop here with an uncurable STD. So this person is disgusting. And making up lies and shit. I don't know who this is, but this definitely, they ain't no friend. This is some sort of frenemy or something. I don't know. Maybe they're a life of the party kind of person, or they were saying, I don't know, man. Somebody could have been lying, said they slept with you and you don't even know them. Yeah, this crooked cop knows where you live. This motherfucker has been doing research on you because they're a cop, but they're crooked. This could be a male hoe. They know where you live. Are you interested? The fuck? Stranger. I don't know. Who is this? Then you're not dating at this time, and I don't think you want to. Look at this. Look at this. We have eloped. We have stranger with long-term commitment. But right here, we got you running away like, hell no. Not dating at this time. So I don't know what this is. You might have somebody coming out of left field here. And it's fraud. Somebody wants to create some type of fraud. Not loyal. Now, there's... Yeah. Look at this motherfucker. Sleeping with underage females or males. Whoever this crooked cop is. Hell no. This is somebody around this masculine, I feel. Or this is you, feminine. Take it how it resonates. But this ain't no person to be trusted. And the thing is, your masculine, if it's on the masculine side, they probably trusted this person because they were a cop. But they're a crooked fucking cop. They're sleeping with underage females or males, take it how it resonates, and trying to create some type of fraud here. They're not loyal, making false police statements, and there's greed over money. You already saw the card of prosperity. So these people are onto something. And they know where man, this person knows where you live and shit. Because they got access to all of this. They have access. That's the biggest problem here. This is some fucked up shit. Be grateful for the blessings to come, right? That's them. Sleeping with your friend. There it is. So that karmic is in cahoots with that crooked cop. And they were making false police statements, making you look bad, remember? Says you're a warrior. Yeah, so they must have found out. We have warrior here. Says you're a warrior, you can get through this. So something must have came to light here. Yeah, you've been speaking some type of truth. Yeah, it says divine feminine is speaking the truth. We do have someone as a seer. You have a high level of discernment. Or this is just confirmation about this is being the truth. Okay? And they were in denial. Maybe thought you had a vivid imagination. Okay? But something came true here. Yeah, this cop is in the... What? Okay. Yeah, do not miss this opportunity. In the closet. I feel that was the karmic. Where they were blindsided here. So I don't know if it's a female cop or a male cop. Too much of a good thing blew up in someone's face. They were in denial. Yeah, it's a masculine. A frenemy of the divine. Well, I don't know. It says a frenemy of the divine masculine wants to sleep with the divine feminine. It's either male or female because we have bisexual here and we have in the closet. So I don't know. Who knows? They want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. They have anxiety. They just don't know what to say. And yeah, there was a plan of attack here with drunken stupor. And guess who's watching? God. God's about to hand out some ass whoopings. People get drunk and talk some shit and want to plan some shit. And God's like, oh, I got your ass. Compulsive ass liar. Karmic mimicking everything you fucking do and say. The karmic is mimicking everything the divine feminine does and says. Oh man, you're not gonna like this. In the future here, the hitman is actually an undercover cop. Oh, hell no. A crooked cop. Because this person is closing out a cycle and moving. But guess what? This is in the future. A plan will backfire. So there's some fraud going on here. They think it's going to be raining Benjamins and they're going to be all financially stable and shit. There's a transgender here too. Yeah, somebody's crushing on this person. So there's a transgender crushing on your person here. And they're a storyteller. There are a lot of snakes trying to get in the way of this masculine coming to you. There's a transgender crushing on this masculine. And I told you they have a hyperactive mind. Okay? You're masculine. They're checking you out from a distance. Or this transgender is checking them out from a distance. And yeah, they're not worth your time. There are people trying to make you look bad. Again. With some type of evidence. Or there will be some kind of evidence. Man, this is fucking ridiculous. Divine masculine. If you know a cop, whether it's your neighbor, whether they're female or male, they are a crooked cop. And whoever that karmic is that you were sleeping with or with, they're a compulsive liar trying to mimic the divine feminine and act like they were the feminine, a beautiful disaster here. There's a plan of attack because this bitch and this cop probably get drunk together. God's watching this little plan of theirs. Okay, in the future, here with some sort of hitman, is actually an undercover cop, but they're a crooked cop. Unless there's another cop involved. Somebody's going to get caught because the plan will backfire. You gotta be fucking kidding me. That cop has an uncurable STD. They're in the closet or something. So they're bisexual. There could be a narcissistic cop here. Wow. You need to cut that motherfucker off. They're trying to go towards the divine feminine here as well. They know where she lives. They have all kinds of information here because they're a cop. No, these plans will backfire because God's already watching and you're highly protected. We already saw that. So, man, you need to get a restraining order from this karmic also. This bitch is, unbelievable, man. This is unfucking real. What people go through the most just to get their fucking way. And in this scenario, it's this money. There's some sort of money at play here, but we have big money loss here. Maybe this crooked cop has had big money loss, and now they're going after the feminine because they feel like the feminine somehow is financially stable in somehow, some way. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, guys. So use your discernment. You do have a high level of discernment here. All right. Divine Feminine is speaking the truth that came out. Don't be in fucking denial. Yeah, Karmic has hidden secrets. Man, you can't make this up. And they're in debt. In debt. They need that money. Screwing this crooked cop with an uncurable STD. Oh, man. No, ugh. Yeah, they were stalling you in this masculine from this feminine. And they're healing. They were stalling this person from healing. Yeah, there's a divorce here. Because somebody's finally trusting their intuition. They were scared of the unknown. Yeah, they see their true colors. Okay. Wow. There's a lot going on here. See what happens? Such a beautiful thing that exists between the two of you on a spiritual level. And can be on a physical level. But you got all this bullshit that gets thrown at you from other people. Right? Because we want to give people the benefit of the doubt. Right? And these are people that surround us. Family, friend, foes, co-workers. People that we invite into our lives. And this is the shit that they return you with when it comes to money. These are low vibrational energies trying to bottom feed off of you, like bottom feeders. Just, we gotta cut these people out, man. Don't even give your time and energy to these people. This bitch tried to hire a hitman before this divorce happens, because there's money at play. It's right here. Somebody knows something about this gift that's coming to the both of you. But there was big money lost, and I feel like that's the crooked cop. This crooked cop could live at home with his mother, also, is what I'm getting. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I see big money lost enjoying this moment on his mother's couch. That's what I'm seeing here. Here to stay. With an uncurable STD, he's sitting on a couch right there enjoying this moment. Maybe he's an ex-cop in his mother's house talking to his mom. Big money loss. We had two people want a serious commitment with you. This person has an uncurable STD. This is disgusting. They were a crooked cop. Maybe they lost their job. I don't know. We had false police statements here. They're here to stay. So I don't know, man. This person sounds like a lowlife with all this energy here. This is nuts. And I feel like they're looking at you, Divine Feminine. They know where you live. Or they're lying about you. You know, maybe for some of you, yes, you could live with your mother or at home. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But if it's this cop, they just look lazy. Or like they lost their job or something. I don't know. This is weird. This is weird. I feel they're doing some research on you. I feel like they're in cahoots with that karmic and lying about you. Huh. don't know, man. That's going to resonate different for all of you. There's something weird going on. Alright, guys. That's what I have. It's an hour and 30 minutes. You know, we went from a real beautiful reading to the reality of what exists, and it's keeping you guys from moving forward. People, and that's the thing, we give our time to these snakes, these wolves in sheep's clothing, and they stall us. And they create more damage than good. So this is why boundaries need to be set for sure. Okay? Setting boundaries, balanced, and empowered. Definitely. Alright, guys. That's what I have for you. Let me know in the comments if anybody resonates. And thank you again for watching. This is a little bit of like Magic Monday mixed with Monday Madness. Okay? So, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I'm just probably just going to name it Message Medley Monday. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.